Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. It is Sunday, the 12th of April 2020, and I have the Wild Unknown Tarot today. I'm just going to see which cards want to come through and what messages we have. I'd just like you to really just sink into this now moment. Whenever you watch this is perfect. I'm just going to clear our collective energy with these chimes. So just close your eyes and breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your nose. I wish to apologize about my nails. I've been doing a lot of gardening and it doesn't seem important to be keeping up those appearances at the moment because I'm in the garden most of the day. So let's just see what messages want to come through for us. I'm hearing there's a huge fear of rejection now if you speak your truth. But just sit with, what's your greatest fear? What is your greatest fear in being rejected by others for your view? We all need to speak our truth. Especially now, we all need to stand up and voice what we believe to be true for us, even if it contradicts your friends or family. This is not about conflict. This is about heart space, love, compassion, but also being true to yourself. We have the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden and you're worried about conflict. This is a very heavy burden what's going on right now. A lot of us can see the truth, but we get called tinfoil hat-wearing conspiracy theorists when all we really want for humanity is freedom, good health, and just love and kindness to all. We know that we live in a world where we could have clean technology. There is enough food for everyone. If the powers that be really cared about us, we would be getting lots of information right now about how to cultivate very strong immune function. Getting out in the sunshine, lots of vitamin D, A, zinc, C, lots of organic plants-based food, fruit and vegetables. But are they telling us this? No, they're telling us that right now we won't be getting our freedom unless we all get a jab. Do a little bit of research on your immune system. I've done a lot of this because I've got 3 children and I felt at the time I needed to know how our immune system worked. And if you knew how your immune system worked, this whole vaccination debacle, this whole situation would seem ridiculous. It does seem ridiculous. You know, most doctors aren't educated on nutrition or immune system. Why is that? What does that mean? This is a heavy burden for all of us, but we're near the end of a cycle. It is time to speak up. Use our voice, not to cut others, because the Five of Swords is very, very cutting. It's not about shaming people, putting people down, insulting people. It's about aligning with your piece of the truth and sharing that with no need for any particular outcome. No expectation for outcome. All expectations for outcome lead to suffering. You don't need to be appreciated for sharing this knowledge. It's up to all of us to take a stand and say no to these draconian laws. This is just my point of view. You might have a completely different experience and perception of what's going on right now. That is fine. I wish you all the best. But we have the Tower here again. Things have to fall apart. This is heavy. Things have to fall apart to get better. I've got to read the Tower in the Unknown Tarot because we read it yesterday in the Osho. Sometimes the universe just needs to give us a big kick up the bum to realize what is going on, how controlled we have been, how controlled we are. Have we ever been free? Really? Think about how much it costs to be a human. Think about how much stress there is in our lives, and we know that stress is one of the greatest killers. The stress depletes our immune function. I watched again last night the documentary heaL. I recommend it to everyone to watch it right now and realize just how much power we have over our own healing. It talks quantum physics, the mind-body connection. We are not just physical matter, we are energetic beings. I'm quite passionate about this, as you can hear. I have a deep sadness in my heart right now about what's going on in the world. There is deep grief here. It's heartbreaking to see what is happening. This control, when we can all live such magic, beautiful lives. I want us to use this Tower moment to visualize exactly how we want our reality to be. That is our power. You can choose what you put in your mouth. You can choose to sit in the sunshine or sit on your butt inside with fluoro light, air conditioning, and watch Netflix all day. These are personal choices. And to make any change on this planet, we need to first look at ourselves. And right now, we're collectively in a dark night of the soul. To really take this time to be uncomfortable, to look at all those shadowy aspects of yourself and bring them to consciousness. This is the healing that I do. And if you're interested, let me know, message me. And I'll get in touch with you. It's to get to the root cause, the origin of our mental anguish and emotional imbalance or any physical ailment that we may have. There is always an original cause. And if you watch this heaL documentary, you'll see that majority of illnesses that are around right now, doctors they don't know the origin. They have no way of knowing because most of them are created metaphysically through our beliefs and our emotions and the levels of stress in our lives. So, this is just what's coming through. I know I need to voice my truth. And if this doesn't resonate with you, all the best. I love you so much, but you know, you're welcome to unfollow me, unsubscribe, whatever. But this is my truth. And I'm healing all of these things about feeling rejected. It doesn't matter. I just wish you all well in whatever choices you make in your life. I know I'm here to speak up. I've always had a push against authority, which is an actual wound, but it's also my superpower at the moment too. Because we can when we bring those shadowy aspects of ourselves to consciousness, they can become our superpowers. Okay, so the Tower. When the Tower card appears, it is time to brace yourself for a change. The well-rooted tree that's been growing strong for decades is crashing down around you. Your world may feel as though it's literally falling apart and you didn't see it coming. Even though this phase is painful and confusing, it will be over soon. You'll look back and feel grateful things changed course. You might even see it as a personal breakthrough in the end. And this is what I'm saying. In our personal lives right now, we need to heal whatever comes up, because within that healing, we are helping to collectively heal the planet. The more fear and darkness we can transmute off our own individual selves, the more fear and darkness disappears from our world, and we raise our vibration, our collective vibration. That's what we need to be focusing on now. The more we focus on resistance and pushing against the establishment, the more we give our power away to them in fear. Focus on what you can do. Gardening, connecting with the earth, connecting with your children, meditate with your children. Meditation is as good as a flu jab. Quietening your mind, feeling your whole body relax. I personally don't believe in flu jabs. I believe in healthy, strong immune function. And you do not get that from mainly supermarket food. No. We have been lied to for so long. It's time to stand up and demand change. We don't need to do this with slicing, cutting words. I'm just going to read the Five of Swords and their depiction of it in the Wild Unknown Tarot, because it can be really harsh. And beware that there are people that are really pushing against anyone who speaks against the official narrative. It's okay. It's okay. Come back to your heart and understand that what your intention is here. You know, you're not going to be appreciated by hardly anyone, but that's okay. That's not the reason you're doing it. You're speaking your truth to get the word out there, to plant seeds in people that are like, oh, this doesn't quite sit right with me. What's actually going on? To plant a seed in people. The Five of Swords. It is a card of warning. The Five of Swords depicts the destruction of the self. You'll be lured into another situation or argument you know to avoid. Your selfishness and desire for power will lead you to defeat. Pain and discord will result. So be aware of your intentions with your communication. It's not about being right or wrong. It's feeling into your heart-centered truth and sharing that. People will call for studies, scientific facts. That's fine. That doesn't matter. You can send them the links if you want to. But if you don't feel like engaging, if you just want to put that information out there, if that feels enough for you, then keep doing that. But just be careful that you don't give all your focus to sharing this information. It needs to be balanced with health, with mental well-being, with spending time in nature. You know, there is a middle path for everything here. Anyway, this was a bit of I'm feeling this fire inside of me. I guess it's the moon in Sag today. It was a moon in Scorpio yesterday, which was dark and deep, held, shadowy emotions coming to the surface. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others. If people want to engage in arguments with you, wish them well, send them love, and just let it go. I love you all so much. Take great care. Bye.